Welcome back to Reinventing Barbie. I am Trisha Anders. I will be talking to you today about paper pulp, and I will have a challenge for you. I apologize for some of the fluctuating audio. I'm having some technical problems with my videos, but you can hear it, so here we go. Another product that I love and have used for many years is celluclay, which is basically paper mache pulp. I prefer paper strips on the doll body, but it can be substituted for paper clay in areas that you want to build up. It comes in 1 pound bricks, 5 pound bag like this one, and even as much as a 24 pound bag. So it already has a binder in it, which makes it stick, and it works really well. I prefer the gray over the white. This is the white because it seems to be a little smoother and a little more adhesive quality to it. You'll have to try both for yourself and see what you prefer. The consistency is just slightly different. So these pieces over here are all made with paper pulp. And these pieces, well, this one right here is over 2 feet tall. So they're pretty big. Her, I think she must be 3 or 4 feet tall. And they're heavy. They also have plaster. The substrate is plaster. But you can see you can really do a lot with the paper pulp. And I'm going to give you a demo now of how to use it. Pretty much basic paper mache. Okay, so you have your paper pulp. It's about 4 units of water to 1 unit of pulp. And as you can see, it's very dusty and flyaway. You want to do this, if you're going to do it in a bowl, do it outside. And even not a bad idea to wear one of those paper masks. Or you can take a little baggie like this. I'm just going to make a little bit for this purpose. Add it to the baggie. Pour some water in. Close the baggie. That way the dust won't be flying all over the place. And then mix it up like that. Mix it as well as you can. Please excuse my dog. Hello. Once you have mixed it where it looks like the powder is mixed in, you can open it back up and feel it, see if it's to your liking. This one's pretty good. Mix it up well. Okay, and then depending on how much you have, you can use giant baggies and do a great big amount. Like sometimes I'll use a giant baggie like that. And that way it can be sandwiched in between 2 pieces of plastic and you can roll it out. I've lost my rolling pin, so I'm using this big old bottle. And then you'll have a nice, flat, even piece of pulp. You can literally put that on your doll body, or you can use it as I'm going to show you right now. You might remember this piece from one of the previous videos where I showed you how to fix a neck and start a head. So what I would do is then take a piece of tin foil, wrap it around this part where her head will be, like that. I'll try to make a nice little ball. you can see I need to put some adhesive and glue that neck back in. And then take a little bit of masking tape. I'm sure many of you already know how to use paper mache, but for those who don't, you want to cover it with a little bit of masking tape to even out those bumps a little. And to make it an easier surface to apply your pulp. You've got your piece of pulp here. Take it out of the baggie. Kind of carefully. And then you can wrap it around the head and attempt to smooth it out. What I like to use is a butter knife. And that way your fingers aren't sticking all over the place. And pat it down with the butter knife like that. And this is a nice big head. You can then let it dry. It does have some shrinkage, and it will shrink even more if you put it in the oven. Well, not so much more. It shrinks as much as it shrinks, but if you put it in the oven, it has like a little warpage. It won't dry as evenly as if you put it outside where it's getting good air. And that's my preferred method. It dries really well outside. When the weather is nice like today, 80 degrees outside, perfect time to put her out. And that's about it for your first paper pulping paper mache lesson. All right, here's a challenge for you this week. Make a nest doll. That's what I call this series of dolls that I did quite a while back. Where you take string and you wrap and wrap and wrap the entire doll with string and pretend you're a bird and collect little bits and baubles to add to the string. That's why I call them nest dolls. A little bit of beads for eyes. That one has a chain for a mouth. Buttons. I have some Angelina fiber on there. Some spiffy yarn on that one. A bubble for a nose. And all you have to do is take your fabric tack and wherever you start the string, put a dab of fabric tack, and wherever you end the string, put a dab of fabric tack. And all those little juicy tidbits, you can either twine them into the string or glue them down with the fabric tack. This is especially nice if you're a little intimidated by painting, because there's no painting required or no drawing. And it's fun. And be as imaginative as you can be.